All right, so day one, officially day one here in China, in Beijing. We got here yesterday, last night. Man, we got some really good footage last night, and then I accidentally, when I formatted it, it deleted everything. It erased all the footage, and there was some good footage. I'm actually spewing. So, yeah. I wouldn't be New York without the sirens. Hey, this is the home of all your K-dramas. Mount Druitt to Mount Fuji. Gotta love it. Look at this place on a Tuesday night. Look at it.
Adelaide's Main Street, yeah? Rundle Street.
This is Hong Kong. Look at these buildings, bro.
I guys were in Singapore.
This is where we're staying at, Holiday Inn. This is it here. It's in Beijing. It's next to the Heaven Temple. Temple of Heaven. It's next to that. But, all right, so yesterday on the video that I accidentally deleted, I went on a little bit of a rant, okay? So all of these influencers that tell you, come to China, do this, do that, it's mad, you'll have the best fun. Get a eSIM, get this, get that. What they don't tell you, right? A lot of them will say, wait till you get to China and get your SIM card here, okay? So I had a VPN already pre-downloaded. I had Nord for a while now. And when you get a SIM card here, the second you put that SIM card in your phone, dude, it shuts everything out. So they talk about the Great Firewall. It's real, it exists, and it's so hard to get around. Okay, so all these influencers going, oh, it's easy, rah, rah. I'm telling you now, what they don't tell you is they have two phones. They use two phones. You can't do it without two phones. It's like virtually, it's the most stupid shit in the world. So Google is non-existent in this country, non-existent. It's so hard to get onto Google. And without it, all the apps, like they say, use, what's that app? Alipay, WeChat. Yeah, use it, 100%. You need Alipay to pay for things, okay? So that's why I'm saying have two phones. Get a SIM card when you get here, because Alipay, you need a phone number. And you literally can't get a phone number unless you buy your SIM card here in this country. Second, you put that SIM card in your phone, your VPN's not gonna work. So all those influencers, all those people who do the travel vlogs and tell you like they're blowing out their ass, it's not that easy. It's actually quite hard, okay? So I found lucky we had a spare phone and I was able to do it that way, but it took me ages to try and work this shit out. It's quite mind-blowing. But you can download Alipay, you can download WeChat, but it's no good to you because they say do it before you get it, 100%. But how do you do that? You can download the app. How do you register without a phone number? You know what I mean? So these guys, man, they're blowing out their asses. All these influencers and vloggers, they're actually horrible people. They have no idea what they're talking about. I'm telling you, come with two phones. All right, come with just a shitty backup phone and use that for your Alipay and your WeChat. Because if you want to use the one phone, you're constantly switching your VPN on and off. And there's a good chance when you switch it off, it might not switch back on because of the Chinese SIM card. Okay, so something to think about. But in saying that, it took me about 4 or 5 hours yesterday to get over it. I was burning. I was almost to the point where, I sacked this, but I'm out of here. Because without Google, man, like I can't translate anything. There's a lot of other translation apps. You can't download them. You've got to use all their own apps. And to download apps, you have to go through websites and that, and I don't trust some of the websites. Like, I don't know what they are, so I just wouldn't use them. And my phone literally saying, don't do this, don't download this, you know what I mean? So it's frustrating, it's a bugger. But I reckon the easiest way to do it would be to come with two phones, keep your VPN on. Before you get into the country, turn your VPN on, and get like, I don't know, get like a Sally, or just get another eSIM, but don't get one from China. Do not get a Chinese eSIM. It's too hard. Your VPN won't work on it. I'm telling you now. And then if you come in, you're like, I'm going to get a SIM card, a Chinese SIM card. Again, your VPN's not going to work. So go with a Sally or go with, I don't know, whatever the other ones that, Airlo, one of those before you get in here. And keep your VPN on and don't turn it off. Because like I said, there's a chance it might not turn back on. And then if you're here without Google, I don't know how you would do it. But other than that, right, so after we got over that hurdle and I had my little cry, we thought, oh, you know what, we'll start again and we'll give China a second chance. And I'm so glad we did. We met some beautiful people last night. Really nice family. A couple of other people that were really, really lovely. Happy to get on camera. I'm spewing. The footage got deleted because we had a ball last night. Went out to dinner. The people in the restaurant were amazing. Yeah, the family recommended the restaurant. When we got to the restaurant, because I hadn't set up Alipay straight away, I didn't have money anyway to pay. They don't accept Visa. So we had to run to the ATM, and I said to them, I'll leave my phone here or something, because that's what we do in Western countries. I'll leave my phone, that way you don't run off, you know. And he was like, no, just go, you can go, like, pay when you come back. And I'm just like, hey. Like, yeah, like, in Western countries, dude, you have to leave something, you know. There's always some sort of collateral, you know what I mean? But here it was so different. And the people, okay, so unlike Korea and Japan, which I love, the people are lovely there too. They won't come and talk to you in Korea and Japan. You have to initiate the conversation. They're a lot more reserved and a lot more shy. Lovely people, but if you're willing to initiate the conversation. Here, they don't wait for you to say hello. They'll come and say hello to you, which I really like. It just doesn't seem to bother them, the language barrier here. In Beijing anyway, I don't know what it'll be like when we get to the rural places, but in Beijing, they don't seem to care about that language barrier, and they'll come up and they'll have a chat, they'll ask you where you're from. And it's cool, dude. It's really, really cool. And one other thing, before I jump off, how quiet the streets are here. Like, they're so busy. The streets are busy, but they're so quiet. They're not what you would think it would be. Like, being a major city, like one of the biggest cities in the world. I think it is the biggest city in the world. How busy, like, you see a million cars on the road and there's not a bloody sound, because they're all electric. Everything's electric here, and it's the craziest shit. Like, just how quiet it is. Also, when you're crossing the roads here, be careful of all your scooters and your cyclists. They don't stop at the red lights. So if it's a red light and it's green for you to walk, they're going to keep going through. And sometimes there's 20, 30, 40, 50 cyclists at a time flying through. And you won't even hear them. You'll step out on the road, especially at night. You'll step out on the road, and they're right there. And man, I'm telling you, these things doing 60 Ks, you don't want them to hit you. It'll just be like getting hit by a motorbike. But other than that, yeah, we're having a ball. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really amazed at just how nice the people are. Guys, look at these things. I don't know why we don't have these in Australia. Like, you know, like, I wish, man. These things 45 Ks, some you can go up to 80 kilometers an hour. But dude, they ease traffic so much, and they're so cheap. Like, it's so cheap. This is actual 9-bolt, like, 9-bolt. You know, they make the go-karts and that. These things are crazy. Look at these. I've seen entire families, you know, on one of these, like mum and dad and kid. Some of these are 3-seaters. But these things are incredible. I just wish we had this in Australia. And the price, look at the price. Dude, they're down to 3,299 yen, which is real cheap, man. But, yeah. See, there's the 9-bolt, there's the go-karts. We sell some in JB Hi-Fi like that. But, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Thank you. Share. Yeah, we sell them in JB Hi-Fi, but not like that. We sell the smaller ones. Dude, let's go. Yeah, no, it's sick. You can get them, they go from 45 to about 80K. 80K, that's enough to get you around. Ease traffic. Yeah, I just wish in Australia and some other Western countries they would allow it in. Sometimes I think they just don't allow it because it's not from a Western country, but I just don't get it. This place is 1.4 billion people and the traffic flows smoothly. You know, there's a bit of traffic, but it's 1.4 billion people. In Australia, we have 26 million and you sit in traffic jams. So I think maybe we could learn a thing or two from these guys about traffic management and road management. And this is what I mean. Look at these guys on the scooters, right? On the bikes. They don't stop at traffic lights. Like, look at this stuff. It's pretty crazy. So you really got to be careful and watch out when you're crossing the road for those dudes.
Like they do look out for pedestrians.
Oh, they're looking at 100%. They're not trying to hit people, you know what I mean? Yeah, and 45 Ks an hour, that's quick. That's fast enough to get you around. You'll save a hell of a lot of money on fuel, especially if you're just using to go to work or take the kids to school. You know what I mean? Perfect, dude. Can't see why the government wouldn't be out there looking to ways to help families or ease that financial pressure, you know, that's put on families all over the world. And these guys seem like they've figured out a lot of shit, man. Considering they got 1.4 billion people, I know if I was running a country, I'd be looking at countries like China on how they do things, how they move 1.4 billion people around every day. Yeah, speaking of countries, guys, I'm starting 2 GoFundMe pages. One to get my wife's a mummy makeover. I didn't plan that in my budget when we came away to start this channel and to start doing the stand-up comedy. And I thought, you know what, like, let's go. We'll do a GoFundMe and see what happens. Also, the other GoFundMe I want to start is, or I'm going to start is, I want to buy a country now. I want to start my own country. Like, this is crazy. They're going to be mad fun. And I'm curious to see how the leaders of the world would react if you said, I'm going to buy a country now, start my own, if they would allow it. And who the hell are they to say you're not? You know what I mean? Look how quiet it is, guys. You don't hear many cars. And it's like busy as.
They
Like,
got a tramway.
yo. Oh yeah, they got trams, trains, buses. Look at that, look.
And this little thing.
And they got these things. If you're the queen, like, you get to sit in that. That's all you hear, the occasional honk. Other than that, you don't hear much. It's pretty quiet. Look how quiet it is. Imagine like 20 years ago, it would have been just petrol, diesel cars everywhere, cranking along. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it looks sick. I love it. Oh, KFC. Yo, we gotta try KFC too today.
It's only January.
We got a Macca's got to try for a head off. But we're staying in China, guys. We're going to stay here for a month, see what happens. All right. See, it's the busiest time of year. It's Chinese holiday
It's the golden week.
It's their golden week. So,
It actually extends 8 days this year.
yeah, it's actually extended for 8 days. So lucky we're only in Beijing for 4.
Yeah.
But all of China will be celebrating it. So for the next 8 days, we'll be pretty busy.
October is National Day.
We'll be in Xi'an.
Celebrated on October 1st.
October 1st, this
The
National
founding
Day
of
yesterday,
People's
yeah.
Republic of China.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
Golden week, yeah.
All right, guys, want to jump off?